Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. As always, give us 1 minute, please, to check our connection and our audio. Oh, the thing is wet already. Why is it? Oh, the thing is wet already. Why is it showing that the camera was supposed to show the other one? Switch. Yes. The other one. Switch. Let's see. I just want to make sure I have a good angle. Just want to make sure I have a good angle. Let me see. Let's see. I just want to make sure I have a good angle. Just want to make sure I have a good angle. Let me see. Make sure I have a good angle. Hey, this is perfect. I think this is good enough. So hello everybody, my name is Georgi Bekchiv. I'm from Moldova, living in New York, loving handball, handball, one wall handball, three wall, four wall, mostly one wall. I just want to say to the handball community, anybody watching now, in 10 years, in 20 years, hopefully this video will be live in 20 years. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are awesome, bro. Stay awesome. Brothers and sisters, grandpa and grandmas, fathers and mothers, sons and daughters. The day that I just wanted to give up, I was walking out this Monday. I was walking out of this course. I'm like, I'm done with this for 5 years. And I'm just getting life threats and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not doing this no more. Mr. Raul Fantauzzi calls me. He's like, Georgie, I'm asking everybody if they could help me with $2 or $5. I'm in such a hard situation that I need everybody's help. People that know me. And I instantly thought about people that know him, but he cannot meet physically. For example, the man across the country in West Coast, I think is Anthony Figueroa. They call him Una Mano. He won the three world tournaments at the Next Generation Handball in Las Vegas a few months ago. And when I was about to interview him after the game, he's like, your voice sounds familiar. Do you do interviews? I'm like, yes. I'm like, what interviews did you watch? He's like, I watched Raul Fantauzzi. He's speaking really, really nice about the sport and how it should be, aspirations and so on. So when Raul called me, he's like, if you call me with 2 or 5, I'm like, I think I could do something better. I think we could record an appeal and have people that know you from across the country, that knew you from years ahead, that will find you accidentally somehow and extend a hand of help. What's his situation shortly? Life-saving medication for his daughter, his youngest daughter. Oh man, this is frozen. Life-saving medication. His older daughter, his two nephews are about to be homeless, put in a shelter. So they're looking for a place for them to live because in a shelter there's like 40 people in one basketball or gym area, and then they're doing drugs, but not drugs like drugs that smoking weed. They are smoking fentanyl, crystal meth, crack, all of those, and those smells are heavier than the air, and then they lay down like a carpet on the floor, and you smell them all the time. The wind is lighter than those particles, so the wind just passes through. You can't just put a ventilator and take that one away. It doesn't move. So for you to be two kids and living in the big room is just not safe. It's it's not safe. They steal from each other. They have nothing to lose. They cut each other, and they're in a very desperate situation. Another thing is Raul Fantauzzi has been lucky to have a father at his age. He's himself old, but his father is 93 and he is in the hospital for many years. After suffering from cancer, the cancer comes back, usually never lives forever. So he doesn't have the funds to eventually, arrange funerals, and the funerals in New York City are in the thousands of dollars for the proceeding, the funeral home, the casket, the event, everything. It's very, very expensive. The man is on his pension. He's been a coach for track and field. He's been a coach for handball for maybe 40 years, 30, 40 years. He's always been trying to take people off the street. I don't know. I'm sorry, bro. It looks like it's gonna be a little. He's been trying to take people off the street, young people, old people, adults. I witnessed that myself. That we enter in a pizzeria after we have the little interview, half-an-hour interview that you could see on in the description, the first link, or on the channel, and we entered the pizzeria, and then he recognizes a young man that is my age. He's like, "Do I know you?" He's like, "Yeah, I went to this school and this school." He's like, "Yeah, I used to teach you," or something like that. And he's like, "Come back to the handball court. I will teach you for free, and you should pay again." I've seen myself how people that come here and they start playing handball, and then you put them on video, they'll come back again and again. So this man needs our help. So I interviewed him for half an hour. I posted the video online, and some people extended a hand of help. It's very, very inspirational. It's like there is a community, there is kind-hearted people everywhere, and in the handball community as well. So don't lose hope. Don't give up on the sport. Don't give up on your friends. Don't give up on yourself ever. You gotta be here. You're here for a reason. Shortly, what this sport is about: one wall, two lines on the side, a short line down there, a long line here. You cannot see it. I'm gonna try to moonwalk it. This is the long line, and this is the short line. You could play this sport in one versus one versus two, in a triangle, or two versus two. The popular ones are one versus one because that's where singles. That's where you prove your athleticism. It's everything on you. You cannot blame it on your partner. You cannot blame it on yourself. Or it's too many people on the court. You're running left and right. You're trying to return the ball in a strategic placement, so the opponent doesn't get a chance to touch the ball, or the ball bounces twice before the opponent touches it. So you cannot let the ball bounce twice. You could take it in the air or wait for it to bounce once. When you serve from this line before the short line. You have no. It's an error if you step on the short line. It's called a foot fault. You serve it from this little line here. It's called the dash line, hash line, dash, whatever. You can generate some momentum. You could slap the ball. I'm gonna put this on the side for a minute. You could slap the ball with your hand, with your palm open. You could close it with your fist. You could do sideways. You always have to watch the ball. That's called hand-to-eye coordination. I'm sorry for my accent. English is my fifth language, third language, seventh language. I will never speak it perfectly, but if you are patient enough, please try to understand me. I will try to perfect it, but it will never be perfect. It's perfectly imperfect. So you are serving. You are generating some momentum, dropping the ball, watching the ball, slapping it or punching it. You're trying to go across, so the ball runs out of the court, flies out of the court. The opponent usually is in the middle behind the long line or around the long line. So now the opponent has to sprint this way to return it somehow high, somehow low, and you are taking the center. As in chess, this is a chess game, but with reaction and human emotions and quick physical work. You gotta run quick, you gotta think quick, you gotta be always on your toes. So the opponent is returning from that corner. At this point, he has left all this area empty. You are supposed to make it a classical 1, 2, 3. You are not supposed to give it back to your opponent because people that are watching you, they don't travel and spend their day on the court in the sun to watch like a nonsense game. They want to watch professional. They want to watch a logical, technical challenge and a beautiful game, a beautiful show and sportsmanship. Not arguing, not cussing, not none of that. So always try to think before you shoot the ball, where the ball is gonna go, where is your opponent. Sometimes you give it where he's not, but sometimes you give it where he is because you have to watch also his foot, his big toe, his direction. If you shoot the ball out that way, he's running. Now he's running back. You're in the middle. He's thinking that you're gonna go back there. All his momentum, his speed, his direction is that way. You just go back again that way, and you tell him you're wrong direction. Where you going? Go back. You're allowed to trash talk, but he has to be borderline disrespectful. It cannot be disrespectful at all, but borderline, meaning no insults, no curses, no nothing. Something that is very smart, very intelligent, and makes your opponent smile and feel friendly. And it's about you and your opponent. This game doesn't start from the organizations, from sponsors, from anybody else. It starts from the players themselves. How do players show the sport? How do they play it? That's how people see it. They don't see behind the scenes. They don't see the organizers. They don't care about the referee. They see only the players. They see you, the woman, and the man. So we are trying to find sponsors, right? Sponsors. If this sport will have sponsors, then it will have a future. And you want to have a future because you love this sport and you love for your kids to have a future in this sport. So let's all try together, bro, because it's gonna work. Don't worry about it. It's been working in many countries. If the sport dies here, don't worry. The sport is not gonna go anywhere. The wall is gonna be here. The wall is gonna be in Ireland, in Belgium, in Israel, in Australia, in South America, in North America, in Canada, Montreal, everywhere. The ball is gonna be after we all die. It's still gonna be here. In 20 years, people are gonna be like, this sport is dying. In 50 years, they're gonna be like, this sport is dying. It will never die. It cannot die, bro. It's one of the most awesome things that people have created. Lincoln played it, I think. The Aztecs played a variation of the sport. The British are playing a variation. The Irish invented it basically. And when in Ireland, when there was a world tournament, World Ball in 2024, the American players reached the finals. Nazir Marston won the finals. Congrats, Nazir, keep going. But the beauty of it over there was that I have never seen in New York. The parents and their families. The kids were competing. Their dad and the mom was in the audience and clapping and supporting them. In New York City, when I go to the youth tournaments, just a few kids. Never seen it. Rarely you see a parent. I will lie if I say never, but rarely you see. Over there, they will bring in the young ones, and then the video, the sport itself is televised on different channels. So people watch it the way you watch American football, the way you watch soccer, all of it. So don't worry, the sport you say is not going anywhere, it's already everywhere. Maybe it will not be here the way you like it, but all you gotta do is never give up, always try. Because there is generation after generation after generation. You bring your kids in the stroller, you put them on the side, you play a game, they're watching you, they're growing, they hear that bounce. That bounce is getting into their DNA, into their blood, they're passing it on. So if the kids of your kids are gonna play here, wouldn't you want them to be in a safe environment, in a tournament, in a professional, paid, highly paid sport? Because it deserves it. You say it's minority, it's people don't want to see Puerto Ricans winning or this or that. No, there's sports everywhere, and the minorities are in every sport. Don't give up and don't look at what people say. There is always gonna be people that are gonna hate on the people that play on the sport itself. Oh, it's a prison sport, it's a jail sport. They see that as a disadvantage, but they don't see there is always not black and white. Like this ball, turning it in different ways, like you could see a different face of it. So nothing is black and white. It has different aspects of it. Why is it a jail sport? Because people that have stumbled in life and are being locked up for many years, that's the only sport that keeps their mind away from the fact that they cannot see and they cannot take a walk in the park and they cannot see the sunlight properly. That's the only thing that keeps them sane and alive. Because many people, many men, many women that go through hard life, they are like, yo, I'm so tired of this. I just want to put an end to it. Many people I interview, hundreds of people I interview from the sport and from outside, or from the sport itself. I'll ask them, what is good about it? What's up with the sport? They say therapy, therapy, therapy. When they say therapy, I take it as one thing. The man was considering ending it, or the woman. But this sport gave him free therapy where you could come in by yourself, play by yourself, train by yourself, keep yourself in shape, but keep your mind, clear your mind from all these problems, because problems are always gonna be there. Not enough money, not enough love, not enough anything. Something is always missing. No family, no parents. Always gotta be optimistic. I gotta be slow today because the ball is slippery, it's icy, and it's snowing, and it's beautiful. But here I wanted to talk to you guys first of all. Just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate it very much. In the video, you see that he says that the top player right now is Anselmo Gustavo Ruiz. He's proudly showing that plastic crown that looks like, something that you could buy in any 99-cent store or something like that you could buy online. But it's not about it. The crown was supported by a cash prize and by bragging rights that people could name themselves the best player in New York City and on this planet. He has won it twice so far. And he has donated money to Raul. Thank you, Tavo, Anselmo Gustavo Ruiz, and everybody else that just, if you cannot donate, you just put a like on that video. I never ask people to do this thing. I never care about it. But the fact that you just put a thumbs up on the video, somebody else will see that will be able to and willing to not smoke 2 cigarettes for $2 or not drink a coffee in McDonald's for $5. Just half a day, one day. Skip that one day. And help Raul. Help Raul because he's been helping. 71 tournaments, bro. The A players are supposed to take somebody under their wings. He's been taking everybody under his wings. Young, old, everybody. Just keep playing. Old, 60, 70. Let's go do a tournament for the legends. Let's do something else. Let's do a pressure tournament. He has won. Never ever have I heard like people say, oh, back in the day we could have played like 10, 15 games a day. He has won in a marathon tournament from 9 in the morning till 8 p.m. at West 4 in New York City, Manhattan. He has won 35 games straight. 35. He has aced 3 people Zipped. Zipped means 21-0. Pound, pound, just from the serve. No chance. Imagine the talent. The man never drink, never smoke, was running with a 20 pounds vest throughout the park. And the best win in his life, from my understanding, was he found a partner that was supporting him. His wife will tell him 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, get out, go run, go train. I know what you're doing. Appreciate you. I love you. The man prays a lot. He said, Jehovah God is here. It's the air we breathe. It's the snow you see. It's the ball I hit. It's my gloves, my voice, your voice. All one. Same tree, different branches, different leaves. But all the rivers lead to the ocean. So the man is praying every day. He's praying for his family health, for his dad, to give him as many days as possible, for his daughters. Because, men who tend to be very aggressive and very nasty sometimes. So, sometimes people are not lucky with finding the right partner. But time heals everything, bro. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you for watching the video of Mr. Raul Fantauzzi. I have a couple interviews. One is like 2 hours from 2 years ago, and the very latest one this week was for 30 minutes. But it touches your heart. I like to punch this ball. When I punch it more, the more I punch it, the more control I get, because when I punch it against even the top players, the speed is like 20-30% faster. So they having their math, their geometry calculated for just a regular hit and a regular bounce. But when you punch it, they don't even have time to react. It's just way too fast, Ah, the ball is dying because it's wet. When I punch it, I have different techniques. But you have to always watch the ball, because just a little miscalculation will send the ball flying up high in the sky, a sky bounce. So when I punch it, I either punch it with my knuckles like this, but that's not no precision in there. I punch it somewhere right here sometimes. That gives precision, but this kind of takes some energy out. So I try to get it lower right here where this bone is at, where it's popping. Or sometimes I even cut it with my punch like this, and the ball travels. So I'm able to kind of like screw it in, and then the ball has a spin, a cut, a hook, whatever you call it. It rotates toward the wall, and when it hits the wall, it still has a rotation. It doesn't bounce perpendicularly or like a mirror coming from the left side, same angle, and then going to the right side. No, when you have a spin on it, the ball is hitting the wall, spinning sideways. When it's hitting the floor, it's spinning even more sideways. So the person that is watching, running after the ball, they have a calculation where they're gonna stop, hold their position, and then swing for the ball. But still, the ball doesn't go straight. It always keeps moving or keeps dying in front of them. So that's very fun to watch. How people are like, oh, wow, what happened? Beautiful shot. So not everything is punch and kill. One of the beautiful shots, oh, it's a lob that goes over the player's head. People don't use the whole court. Usually people use the top players, new players, wherever they go to this short line and they try to fight it out here. Who is gonna have the hardest shot? Who is gonna miss? Forced errors. But lob is the key. Lob it over. Sometimes people run for it. Sometimes they're enjoying the view and they're watching it how it's flying. Whatever it is, if your enemy, your competition, how do I call it, the enemy? How do I call the enemy? Whew. If they're running back, even if they catch the ball somewhere all the way down here, right, and they're sending, I think that's called the lollipop, how much force can you generate by running backwards, turning around and spinning and then hitting it? Not much. My head hurts. So they're sending it like a very soft one. So when you're here, you're able to just kill it, and he's all the way there, no matter what. So you gotta have an inventory, or the way Raul Fantauzzi put it, an arsenal of different weapons. Because watching videos is good, playing is better, but training is the key. Because when you play, you cannot take chances. You have to play classical, you have to play smart, and you have to take less risks. Because they say, oh, just hit the wall, but you gotta take a risk to go for the kill, even if the ball goes under. Still all right. The more risks you take, you collect that data, then your body understands how low to swing, how hard to swing. It's all about practice. So in game, especially if you play for money, you cannot take chances like that. So you have to be very careful. But when you play in practice, you don't care. Another thing that's very important about handball, and it's awesome, you don't only play with your little hands and punches, but you play with both hands. What that does is works on your brain, activates both hemispheres and the bridge in between. That gives you a good, they call it handball IQ. So let's say you've been watching hundreds of games and you know the theory, but when the ball comes to you in a way that you know what to do, but the body never did it, the body never tried it. It's called muscle memory. The muscles have to be trained in all different positions. To have different shots. Muscle memory, hand-to-eye coordination. Left and right. So now, if you're a righty, sorry, it's snowing, you see, it's getting wet. I'm sorry about that. I need to find something to wipe it with. Sorry, sorry, so sorry. What can I do? What can I do? I should have put a hat. My first time streaming in the snow. I mean, I streamed on January 1st, but the snow was already laid down, but now it's still falling. Uh, whatever I was saying, bro. Hand-to-eye coordination. Watching the ball. Let's talk about it, yeah? Watching the ball. Watching the ball and watching your opponent. Don't just like stand in front of your wall. You hit it, and then you don't know where to look, and then you don't know what to expect. Sometimes people smack it hard, sometimes they cut it like a sneaky thing, and you have to already be running before the ball reaches the wall. So always take a peek in the back. Don't turn your head all together. Don't turn your body. You shot. You look. You look what his intentions are. You look what her intentions are. What are her feet position? What is the way she swings? That means it's gonna be either a lob or it's gonna be a low kill. Sideways, it's gonna be across the court. Overhand, either a kill or something that it's a drive that you have no time. So you have to always watch and you have to know all of these variations by practicing and by playing games. Not always for money, because for money again you gotta be strict, less risks, more precision. But just for fun, where you don't care about the score, don't even count the score. It's a pointless game. The best games are pointless, where you give everything, but you never count the points. You don't care who is winning. You just give your everything and you appreciate it. You try hard, even though we're not counting anything. You try your hardest. I play with a homeless man around here. He's from Grand Street. Shorter man with long hair. By the way, the homeless people are the only people that I never play around with. I'm always serious with them. They have nothing to lose. You ask them a question, they will instantly answer you, because they don't think about, oh, what is my job gonna say? What are my friends gonna say? They have nothing. So you gotta be very respectful and careful. But when we play with that man, he's so smart, bro. He's old but in good shape. Cuts, running, left, right, cuts, kills, drops. He's got a huge arsenal. I want to be like him when I grow up. I want to be like many people, not them, but like them. Some tools from them I want to learn myself. Got many questions I want to ask many people that want to talk to me. So talk to me, please. Send me a message on Instagram. Send me a message on email, whatever. But mostly Instagram. Say I want to do an interview. Say I want to do an educational video. You do not have to be a champion. You don't have to be anybody known. Just somebody that wants to share with the planet. Somebody wants to give a gift to humanity of just saying some good words, because me, so many people already skipped on me because of my accent, because of my face, because of my gender, because of my color. Everything people skip because they do not associate themselves with me, and I'm a nobody in this sport because I never won shit. I'm sorry for the bad word, but I never won anything. I'm getting zipped most of the time, but I'm trying to make connection. I'm trying to trying to promote this sport. I've started a petition to make this an Olympic sport, and people take it as a joke, but no, my friends, I didn't just start a petition and say, let's make this an Olympic sport. Every video I post, I hashtag it with one wall for Olympics. I put the link into it, 300 videos, 400, but all I have to do is go back into my inventory of 2,800 videos up to today and rename the old ones and add the link over there. So that's going to make it about 2,000 handball videos that are promoting this sport to be an Olympic sport. But guess what? Guess what? My name is Georgi Bekchiv. People call me Georgie and many different names. Lamp, I like that. Lampfall, like the light, searching for light, putting a positive light on things. I took this sport to the Olympics already, brothers. I took hundreds of balls, hundreds of flags from every country. I tied them to my backpack. I took a speaker, I put it on my shoulder. $200, I got a ticket from New York City to Paris in times of the Olympics. Very, very cheap to cross over the ocean. I went over there, I was playing drums. I was speaking in the microphone because I was by myself. I couldn't take a chance for somebody to assault me or take over me. So I understood I have to be very bright and very loud. So many people see me at the same time and nobody could approach me in a evil manner and disrespectful or anything. So they will see the flags and they're like, "Oh, can I get my country's flag? Can I do this?" I'm like, "Yes, no problem." So I'll turn the backpack around, cut their flags out or untie them, give it to them. I'm like, I'm making YouTube videos. We're trying to take this sport to the Olympics. Do you have any idea what this is? They're like, is this a stress ball? I have no idea. What is this? I gave it to a person from Mali. We just played on a wall, Mali, Africa. I met two young men from New Zealand. Then we were just chilling at night next to the says Paris 2024 Olympics. We're from the outside. We want to go inside. I gave them a ball and they started hitting on the wall. I'm pretty sure they'll go back to New Zealand and they're like, yo, I don't know what this is, but this sport, this guy came in from New York and he was giving these balls away and he filmed us. Maybe we'll try it. Maybe we'll hit it on the wall. I have no idea where the connection will happen, but the more different things we try, the more we improve. We have to constantly improve. We are perfectly imperfect, but forever improving. Perfectly imperfect and forever improving. Trying always different things, something new, copying from each other, but adding your own twist. Don't just copy paste it. Don't copy the style and just try to steal the image, so you kind of trick the viewers into your thing. No, try to get new viewers from different angles, from different perspectives. One thing that I believe is very, very important, and I felt it from the beginning. I'm like, I started playing handball and I'm like, let me film some handball games. Let me put them on YouTube. Then I go to a tournament. I'm like, let me do interviews because I started doing interviews first. I interviewed the champion and that was a good interview. His name is Isaac Clovis. He won open and B's or A in this park. And then we spoke to on the bench, sitting at the bench right behind that table. The man was talking properly and eloquently, as if I pronounce it right, like a true champion. And we need players like that, because what you see in these handball videos, first, you do not see a proper attractive something that you want to click on. You just see people passing by, random people, not even the players. No title, no idea what sport this is, no description. Now we have this beautiful thing that is called artificial intelligence, free too. You do not have to pay for it. You could just tell it, give me the description, this and that, this is the sport, give me the rules, and we'll just generate a beautiful description that me with, even though I got 3 A's in English at the New York City College of Technology. I got my bachelor's degree in networking and security. My English will never be so perfect for me to write so nice and so beautiful. It will always be mistakes, or I will just translate from my Romanian to English, and it will not be a proper sentence. Use the ChatGPT to generate the hashtags. Use them to generate a thumbnail, the thing that you see, the picture, because what you see in the YouTube analytics is YouTube is showing that picture to people, and they don't understand what is this two people walking on an empty court. So YouTube is showing it to less and less people, and only 1% clicks on it, or 5% clicks on it. That's a waste. That's a killing of the video, bro. And I apologize. I have done it myself. Many videos. I have no time. I'm going this Saturday to a new tournament. I have to empty all my phones, all my cameras, all the storage, so I could record more. So I just dumped him. No time, bro. It's taking so much time. But when I put 3 videos or 20 videos the same day, I know that I kill all those videos. They get in 7 views, 30 views. Maybe in a year or two, they'll have a few hundred. But what you could do better is talk less and play more, because my legs are freezing. What you could do better is work on it. Remove the noise. Remove the timeouts that they go on for a minute or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Because what happens when you remove a timeout that's 1 minute and 100 people watched it, that means you saved 100 minutes of people's time, and they appreciate that, and they will come back and watch it again. But trust me, we will not get people to play this sport, appreciate this sport the way I didn't appreciate it from the beginning, and many haven't. Even people that pass by, they're like, what is this? Squash for poor people? Squash for tennis with no rackets? What is this? This is not a sport, they say. And I was saying the same thing until I slapped this ball, and I had the feeling, and I was seeing my improvement. So what we have to do is take old, young, new people, new players, to bring them into the sport, have patience to explain it, and tell them that it's gonna take a year for you to get better. Not be alright, but just to get better. It's gonna take 3 years for you to be good. Be patient. Show them the best. Don't show them the worst. Don't disrespect them. Have the patience how people have the patience with you. Then I took this sport to Barcelona. Then I took it to Lisbon, Portugal. I mean, it's been already there in my mind. I took it because I've been there. So I promoted it there. I advocated for the sport. I went to the international tournament, shook many people's hands, interviewed 10, 15 people. The only thing I wish that I would have been able to talk to the Irish top players, but their organization was kind of forbidding them to talk to anybody else besides people from their organization, which is a big loss for the entire planet. Please tell me I'm live and everything is alright, because I could interview pretty much none of them players, and I could interview even the Americans, bro. How do the Americans don't want to talk? You went there, show the people that you were welcome, tell them how was their experience. Tell them to join us next year, because this year is coming to New York City. This year the internationals are gonna be here. George, Mr. Chang, how are you? Ice skating handball. I'll try. Might need a helmet. Yeah, if I fall down. Nice tips, George. Thank you, Mr. Cheng. Bro, if I fall down, I had a hip surgery before. I have three screws that are titanium that they are 4 inches. My hip broke. Like I heard that noise, and then I was just like turning like a Wolverine. And for half a year, for months at first, I was just doing the crutches, buying some or not oranges, but what are those? Neolas, the little ones, little tiny oranges. I was buying a bag of those, coming to Central Park, sharing some of them with the friends of mine, eating them because I needed the vitamins, and filming the handball games. Going with my crutches to the back of the court, putting my camera, filming it. Going home and editing this. Bro, when you edit a video or handball video, when you watch it, you wanna play it, bro. You don't just wanna just watch it. Like every video you watch, it makes you wanna go out and play. If you ever played it, it makes you wanna play. And I'm like, yo, look at those legs. I wanna have those legs. But I recovered. And I know if I sleep on this thing and I break something, I will recover again and I'll come back. If not this year, in a couple of years, I don't care. Once you fall hard and you get up, you know what's up. Ice skating handball. Yeah, you see, you could face the floor, bro. Gotta be careful. One of the things, the basic things you could try is no ball at all. Just work on your positioning, work on your swing, overhand, sidearm, underhand. You don't just swing and rotate like I do sometimes, like a ballerina, and then you lose your positioning and your eye. You lose the view of the ball. Yes, sometimes it's a harder shot when you hit it and you swing it all the way. That's like your last resort. You're like, I don't care, I make it or not, but I'm gonna put my full power in it. But what you're supposed to do, just kind of freeze in the position that you shoot. Perfect. So you practice those by yourself because you're gonna be looking crazy. And I don't mind looking crazy on video for you, my friends. Some people know me that I'm already crazy. But I got a degree, I have a certificate. I study also in French in my country, Technical University of Moldova. So because I know French, I went to the Paris Olympics and I was just making interviews in French. Then Ireland, after Ireland, 3 days. The tournament was 5 days. I just stayed there for 3 days and I buy one-way ticket to Africa, to Senegal. I didn't know where I'm going. I didn't know for how long or for what. I went there, but sadly by then I already given my balls away. I had one or two. I'm like, I hope I find some balls over there. I couldn't, bro. I found like 5 of them. But I showed the kids indoor, outdoor. One of my best memories is like how like 5 kids I found in the market. I found like 5 balls. They come around. I go to one of the mosques and they were like little mosques and a big one. And the kids see me. I give them a couple oranges and I showed the ball. I showed them on the wall of the mosque, bro. The kids, I'm like, yeah, that's how you play. You hit it again, you hit it again. There's an old man coming. Oh, what you doing? This is a big sin. And then everybody starts running, sprinting different ways. But I give them a ball, and the rest of the balls, the oranges, I put them on top of my plastic bag. But they saw it where I put it. I go and mind my business. I come back later, they are gone. I'm like, yeah, the kids stole it. That's good. It was meant to be stolen. Then I went to Ukraine. You know there is a war over there, so we played indoors. Then I went to my country, to Moldova, and I showed it to my cousin's kids. But this is just planting a plant. You gotta go and water it. You have to go again and again, and every time you go, make it stronger. There's so many immigrants, minority immigrants that play the sport. All you do is when you go home, not home in New York City or whatever city you are in America, but when you go home to your country, take a few balls, take something home, and show them, look, this is what I play. I represent our country here. I go to these tournaments. Try it. Let's try it. Let's play it. Let's put it in a school. School are the keys. If we get this in the schools, the game is gonna continue for many years ahead because people get attracted to this thing. And you have a little free time. All you wanna do is play. And it's a good addiction, bro. There's so many addictions nowadays, you know. Drugs and alcohol, guns and video games. Video games. What an ugly thing that people are all inside. So playing a sport, being active, it's a very good, healthy addiction. It'll make you live by 70 years old. You're still gonna be moving. Mr. Chang, I know you know Raul. Please recommend it to somebody. I'm not asking you for $2 or $5. I know you watched the interview. I'm pretty sure you liked the video because you are the only one that likes my stream, and I appreciate you every day that you join me. When I see you, I'll give you a handshake. I'll give you a hug because I really appreciate you. I don't know how you look. I don't know who are you, but you just, you have a good sense of humor, and you are supporting, which says a lot about you. Thank you. Rolly! You see how Rolly looks? One of the best shots in handball, where the opponent has no chance. Yeah, the enemy is called the opponent, has no chance to reply. And sometimes with the punch, there is like a luck that happens that if you have enough time to wait and connect to the ball, you know that that ball is going right where it's supposed to go, and it goes and it rolls. In the last touch, like what you do is like slightly tilt your fist. You kind of give it a spin, a top spin, and the ball goes very low, but it doesn't go under. So you gotta practice that shot, practice again and again and again. In Mr. Raul's interview, one of the most important questions I asked him, because while walking to the park, we were exchanging life experiences, what we've been through, and he told me, I told him about me going to Las Vegas, and he told me about to Los Angeles, and he told me about his experiences in life as a homeless man. And I asked him how easy it is to become homeless in the video. He said there was a fire at the first floor, the flame went up 6 floors, people died in the apartments. My mom was on the top floor, my sister, and I think the dogs. He went to the fire escape because the firemen, they say everybody who was in is dead. He went up, took his mom, his sister, his dog is down, saved their lives. But after that, for 3 months, he lived in 1985, I think. No, 1980s. He lived into an abandoned building with no windows, no heat in the winter in New York City. If you lived out here, you see it. You see how cold it is right now. You get pneumonia, you're getting all kinds of sicknesses, which his mom got sick of. But they survived, and they tried. And now he just needs a little help. But it's a lot. When we put hands to hands together, what can we accomplish, brothers and sisters, again? Please, let's make more women's tournaments. Doubles, singles. Singles are awesome. More videos for the ladies. They dress nice, they talk nice, they make jokes, they smile beautifully. might have so much attention, but some of the videos are not even worth watching. All of them are worth being recorded, because when you record yourself, you watch your own mistakes, and then you could judge yourself. So that being said, I want to recommend you something. Oh man, I wet everything. That being said, I want to recommend you something. This is the tool that I'm using. It's elastic, but it's also rigid. It's like a metal inside. It's called a gooseneck. When you stream online, when you go live on video, when you go to a tournament, the camera is streaming through YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. It's streaming at 30 frames per second, which means in a second the camera takes 30 pictures, and that's too slow for the handball because the ball moves too fast, so it looks like there's a trail, like a shadow. But if you move your camera slightly, it becomes shaky. Nobody wants to watch that. So fix your camera either on a tripod or one of these. Why one of these? Because handball courts have a specific thing that they have a fence around. So that fence could help you, because all you do is just twist it like that, twist it again, put it under the fence and tie it around. Then you bring it up. How you doing, sir? You bring it up. You take your camera, and the thing you could position it horizontally or vertically, and you stick it up into these two things here, and it stays put. But I recommend you to put it higher. Now it's high, but not high enough, because you don't want people to block the view. So, or you could, for example, you yourself, if you're filming, you know your hands are shaky. Goose neck, put it on your neck, you become like a goose. Like fix it, right? You stick it up here. Now you don't have to use your shaky hands. You know, just leave it like that. Let it film. Do your thing. Drink like cold water or hot water, or don't drink beer, smoke at the same time on the course, because that's not where we're going. We've been there. Let's not go back. What else you could do is, like, there's many people filming at the eye level, and then you could see people's heads. You fix this, and then you raise the camera higher if you want to be in between the people. But I recommend you fix it somewhere that you do not have to touch it, or you don't have to be in somebody's face or blocking somebody's view. We need more people to film their games. Why? You will see there's a channel that used to film the old good games, Kirk TV. Now they're doing like culinary stuff, but before it was handball. And in the background, you could hear one of the top players, top five, Taiwan Cook, commenting. The man is commenting technically, and he is studying at the same time that he is commenting. So he's watching everybody. He's trying to see what they did right or wrong, and that's how he learned. Not that the only way, but that's how he got so good at it. I've been filming for almost 5 years, handball, but I just started filming myself, my own games, when I was feeling like that I could do better and is watchable. It's not, a waste of storage. But that's a mistake that I made, and please don't make that mistake. Every handball player, top player, new anybody nowadays has an iPhone that has a HD quality video. Film yourself and post it on YouTube. Film yourself, post it on social medias. Ask for people's constructive criticism, because when you perform on a video, oh man, this witness is gonna be disappointing. I don't know how this video is gonna come out. It's like I could see when you film yourself on a video, you perform for the spectators. You know somebody's gonna watch that. 10 people, 100 people will spend half an hour of their life to watch you play a game. So you are trying to make less mistakes and create new shots. And one of the best shots that I've recently created, I realized that was only and because of I was on video. So when you have an audience, even if there is nobody on the court, you're putting the 3 eye over there or 2 eye or wherever camera you have, It makes you perform better. Then when you watch it, and you must watch your games. You must. You don't just tell people, "Oh, subscribe to my channel because it's me, me, me. I play amazing." No, you have to watch your own games. Give yourself. You watch how you are like bent over or like your head is like that, then you have to straighten up. You watch how you miss. You watch how you lift your leg. You watch how you jump when you are not supposed to. You are always supposed to be planted, bro. Even if you raise your hand, still have your toes on the ground. Because as soon as you take it off, like let's say I'm aiming, right? Aiming for that corner. As soon as I take it off, the whole aim is misaligned. Nothing is gonna go through, or it's not gonna have the same power. Everything comes from the ground, through your legs, hips. Move, whip with your hand, and then slap it. It's not just slap like a branch. It's the whole movement. And then the other way, the left side. So good at talking, bro. I will get even better. The interviews are important, but don't question it. Don't say the words that are not supposed to be in the society, that are looked down into the society. There is enough negativity out there, war, killings, and all of that. We need some positivity, bro, and this sport is positivity. So post positive stuff or don't post at all. If you don't have nothing positive to say about it, don't write it in the comments. If you have nothing positive to say about it, don't say it on video. I mean, say it because that's the only chance to improve it. But if you're just gonna be criticizing and not balancing it with some, compliments, say what's good about it. Being off the streets is good about it. Less scandals on the streets is good about it. Therapy, lifestyle. Aha, almost did the split. Oh, dying, bro. I could make a snowman. Let me try. Making a snowman out of the handball. Yeah, I'm grown up, but I'm also like a kid, like all of you that are playing. If you take everything too seriously, you're gonna have high blood pressure and you're gonna explode. Your eyes are gonna explode. You're gonna start leaking. Bloody stools. Yeah. If you have bloody stools, something is really serious. Go to the emergency. You need some beta blockers because you've been a beta. Let's see if I have anything in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Bro, my socks are wet from this snow. My guess sick. I want to come back tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows? Let's see. We are live. Nice tips, Georgie. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Let's see. One person, that means I'm watching myself. There is a chance that by me talking like that and educating people on the sport and me asking these questions, I will get even more data, more data. I know the game even better, the little details that I like. I really need those details. If you could share, please tell me in the comments or not in the comments in person, on videos. Then I could, pass it on even better. But do what I do, practice. Because there's little videos, there's plenty of videos of ball slapping of people just, disagreeing or agreeing or just like, doing their best. But by practice, I mean, take a little microphone, like I do have one right here, a little microphone, and stick the receiver into your camera. I hope it's on. And talk about it. Your opinion, your tricks, your best shots, your practice. You know, have a schedule, have a checklist. What you're gonna practice today. When you go through the checklist, it's more organized, and people wanna see. You know, don't just freestyle things where the guy cannot start talking and goes left and right. Because this is what I'm doing today. I'm just talking. There is not much running I could do. You know, I'm considering the possibility of facing this floor, so I don't want to. But talk. People want to listen. A good advice you have, a good joke, you know, share it. Oh, I need to clean some area to be able to bounce it. Or maybe just keep it in the air. Oh yeah. Huh? Oops. Oh gosh. What else can I tell you? Yeah. Hopefully, you know, in the future, this live stream, I'm doing live streams. I have now just one viewer, Mr. Chang. Some people, oh, I have a couple of friends that are stopping by sometimes. Thank you very much. What's up, buddy? In the future, maybe if I get better, then people will appreciate my game and then they will listen to what I have to say. But I also want to invite anybody, top players, low players, no players. Let's talk, let's train, let's teach, let's share. Let's live the life. We have a life to live, you know. And you know, you wish you have peace and all humanity will get together, understand, but just make peace with the fact that this will never happen. We'll never like each other fully or love each other. Not even talking about love, just liking. Make peace with that. You wish it would be better. But what you could do is give somebody a ball and say, yo, I saw you on the block. Come over to Central Park. Come over to this park. Come over to Victory Field. Hoover! 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 Ah, I like it. I like it, bro. It's beautiful. What do I do? What do I do? Do I sleep if I go up? Let me see. Huh? Ah, I could sleep. I could sleep. But my hands are already wet. Ha, 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 ha. One hand. Come on. I know you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 10 seconds. And then we're switching hands. Balance it. Keep it up. This is good. Good, Georgie. All right, I'm wet. If I'm gonna stay here longer, I'm gonna get sick and I'll not be able to step out for days, which is not good. Gotta be active, bro. Gotta do my thing, and you do your thing. It's gonna be like a puzzle. It's gonna add up. Last call for any questions in the chat. Uh, nice tip, George. Okay, welcome to the chat. All right, people. I see 3 people are watching. I don't know. I guess, yeah, you could watch me today. It's snowing. You don't have much to do, maybe. But thank you very much for your time. And I will see you next time. Maybe not. But just get out, bro. Live your life. Don't just play. If you don't have a wall and you don't have a ball, play soccer, play basketball, play anything. Find friends. Talk to people in real life. The phone is not your friend. The phone doesn't love you. There's human connection. There's exchange of energy. So you wanna share your happy moments and split your hard times. Like kind of, I don't know. There's a better saying of it. But when you talk to people and sometimes you ask them and just shut up and listen. How are you, bro? You looking sad? Like I'm okay. It's all good. No, 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 bro. Tell me. Tell me. I'll just listen. Listen, and then after that, don't say, "Oh, in my life, this also happened to me one time," and then going on sideways and telling your story. No, you ask him for his story, her story. Follow up with another question. Listen to them. If you have an advice, give them. If you don't, it's also good. Just listen. Sometimes people just want somebody to listen, to be heard. Okay, this wetness is something that I have to work in the future. I have to work on. It's wet, bro. Everything is wet. I hope this phone survives. Anyways, have a good day, brothers. Don't be lazy. I'm all wet. Feeling proud of myself that I didn't stay home today, bro. Look, I got out. Ah, the best game ever. Yes, thank you, Mr. Feeling proud of myself that I didn't stay home today. Tarot symbolism. Have a good day. I'm done. I am done. Gotta change my shoes and get out of here. Thank you for listening. The live is gonna be back tomorrow, so rewatch it. This is the court. You can play chess or checkers down there. Pickleball is in the back. Players are playing here in the summer, the international tournament, Central Park. Snowing, buddy. We've been out for an hour. That's good.